All right, here we go. Welcome to the weekend haul with your boy King Midas Collects, aka There Can Be Only Vaughn. We're live on that twitch.tv channel. Y'all know what to do. Hit that link to join live whenever we do that. I also stream from time to time so you guys can enjoy some gaming, pop culture discussions, all the likes. It's a fun time. I'm gonna get right into it. I got a lot of books to show you guys, including our next box in the 4K collection. I believe this should be box 17, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. Whatever the last video was, that number will be there for sure. First thing that I have to bring up is that the homie from Bird City Comics, Mrs. Bird City, sent us an A-OK. I was going through her Instagram feed. I think it just popped up on Instagram as I'm scrolling. Mentioned that she got some books in from other YouTubers, or just books that she bought, I guess. I'm not sure how she got this book, but I just commented on, like, man, what Grim Fairy Tales book is that? That is an awesome book. I haven't seen it. So she's like, do you want it? I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, absolutely. Send me your address and I will send it to you. And sure enough, she sent it. We got it in the mail yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago. And it is this Return to Wonderland, issue number 6, Fantastic Realm Inc. exclusive, limited to 1,000 copies here. Incredible. So very risque, very as Beauty would say. But fantastic. I mean, Laura and I have the same taste. She's a Jenny Frison stan just like I am. So shout out to her. Shout out to Anthony and the rest of the crew at Bird City Comics. Be sure to check them out. They are one of the best comic book stores online right now doing that variant game. They just put out a Tahani Far exclusive for Sacrificers. So that cover is hot. Be sure to check it out. Following up with that, because we mentioned Miss Frison, I only ordered 2 books from my comic shop last week and they came in. So the first one is this Night Terrors Black Adam 1 in 25 variant. We picked this up because it's the homage to that famous Neil Adams Superman. So cool to see that book. Actually, let me take that one out of there because I'm not going to have any room. And then, of course, this book just keeps going up and up in price. Nabbed it for $30 here, but last week, Barnstormers #1. This is the Jenny Frison variant. Amazing book. The Tula Lotte interiors are to die for. They are absolutely incredible. I think this book is probably going to be one of the books that I send off to the CGC signature series signing that Frison is doing in September. I have to pull up another 4 or 5 books that I want to send for sure. Definitely going to be those Vampirellas, and then probably the Age of Conan Belit. That's one of the ones that really turned me on to, like, all right, Frison has upped her game. Because I was reading Revival. I remember all the stuff that she was doing for is it IDW? Yeah, IDW, because that's the what Spike and Angel and Buffy they were under. So she was doing a lot of variants for them. Anyway, there you go. So let's get to this box. Actually, what's happening here is that there's 2 boxes to go through. I pulled up some stuff from the last box that I just wanted to show that was really cool. Just kind of like the highlights. So we have this Crow #1 from 2013. This is an Ashley Wood cover, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then these are cool. You guys as gamers will, on the Twitch feed, will like this. This is Skybound X. This is the very first comic appearance of Clementine because she was solely created for the video game. So seeing her in comic book form for the first time, which is pretty cool. Great little mini key here, Spectacular Spider-Man 109. This is the first appearance of the second Sin Eater. Well, he becomes Sin Eater. I think 108 was the first appearance of that character. Next up, we have a Lazarus #1. This is the CBLDF variant here at the bottom right-hand corner. You can see that. Comic Book Legal Defense Fund is what that stands for. Great organization. Next up, of course, I mean, that Frison train keeps rolling. Another #1 from the 2013-2014 series there, Gail Simone. This awesome Marvel Masterpiece Joe Jusko variant cover for Hellions 16. We have this interesting book that doesn't have any value here, but this is from 1969. Heroes Inc. presents Canon. Amazing adult adventure. I opened it up. Wasn't anything risque in it. It just says adult adventure. But interesting little book there. Doesn't command much value. It's like a nothing book from 69, but the age is pretty cool. Next up, I can't remember the name of this character, but we got a variant cover. This is a Larry Hama character name. I guess it's like the female version to Snake Eyes, but she's a specific character. I'm not a G.I. Joe person, so I'm not sure. Apologies to any fans out there if I butchered that for you guys, but issue 246 variant. And as you can see from this collection, a lot of this stuff is already bagged, boarded, a lot of Mylar action, a lot of pricing action. The prices have all changed because these are old prices, but some of them have remained the same. So issue 250 there on the cover B. Then we have this issue number 4 from the 2002 series of G.I. Joe when Image had it. It is signed by the writer Josh Blaylock. No, Josh Blaylock is the artist, I believe. Pretty sure. But anyway, the J. Scott Campbell cover there as well. Next up, we got a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for Screwed. 1 out of 500 from Zenescope. Trying to, that's pretty risque. Well, not over the top risque. It's a little naughty. It's a little naughty, but my shoulder's giving out. Again, this is live for everyone on Twitch to check out. But this will be recorded for the YouTubes. Forever People number 2 there, Jack Kirby goodness. And to top it off, we also have issue number 3, which came in that box. So it looks like this is actually box 17 here, and then 18 is the one I'll show you next. Flash, this was interesting, the DCU variant, of course, people want those books. This is the first cameo appearance of Impulse. Then we have Flash Secret Files number 3, the first Hunter Zolo reverse Flash. So that has a key book there for DC stands. This is awesome older DC book from Beyond the Unknown, number 22. Hand over those other 2 books. He's got Treasure Island. The ape's got Treasure Island, and he wants Moby Dick and Robinson Crusoe. The man ape. All right, so let's get into that. Was box 17. Those were the only highlights. Everything else in there is just, dollar fodder. So let's show you guys what is in box 18 here. So a lot of variants. So this is kind of a decent box here. So this is the 1 in 25 Elizabeth Torque, Hunt for Wolverine. Then we have some Simone Bianchi. I don't know how to pronounce the name there. The black and white variants for 50 and 51 of Wolverine Volume 3. Right before our Old Man Logan starts up. Wolverine Black, White, and Blood. I believe this is like recalled for some reason, so that's why the price tag for that is high. Then we have some Old Man Logan here. Good stuff here. Issue number 70. This is the 3rd print of that. Giant size Old Man Logan. We have a Michael Turner Wolverine Origins number 1 variant. Beautiful. That will stay with me. 2 copies of the Del Auto Wolverine Origins issue 50 series finale. Fun book because the artwork is fantastic. The Del Auto is one of the best to do it right now in the industry. Wolverine issue number 2, of course, classic. No issue 1 in this box, unfortunately. Issue 150. Then we have 156. Yep. And then 151. So not in the best order, but skipping those 2 Deadpool books there. 155, I believe, 154, 155. Wish those were in here. Some more DCU variants from Wonder Woman. So nice to see that. Issue 86 there. A little butt action there too. The Brian Azzarello Wonder Woman New 52, issue number 1. We got Wonder Woman Bionic Woman, issue 1, black and white. And more of those DCU Wonder Womans here. Big books too. Brian Boland goodness. 88. Guess I'm missing my camera every time here. 85. He got a $45 price tag on that one. Not quite sure why, but I don't know the significance of that particular book there. Then we have World War Hoax Classified. We have issue 1 and issue 2 of that mini series there. I don't think there's anything big about that one. Pretty cool book here. I want to get this one pressed and cleaned, I think, sent in and get graded. World of Warcraft number 1, January of 2008. We have Web of Venom Wraith. I don't think that's a $10 book. I think that is a cover price book. The other, Annihilation Wraith, that's a big book. Xena Warrior Princess number 1, Dark Xena, photo variant there. We have X-23, Marvel Next number 1. We have that 1 in 100 Art Jar Year of the Villain number 1. These are only $10 for a 1 in 100 because the original issue for Year of the Villain was 25 cents. So of course you can order 100 copies at 25 cents and it doesn't really amount to much. There's like a 250 to 500 as well that are pretty easy to obtain. X of Swords, the 1 in 50 variant there. This is Destruction number 1. That's the finale, part 22 of 22. Wow. Extraordinary X-Men, the Phantom variant there. Don't know who the artist is. I love these Jen Bartel Women of Marvel covers for Women's History Month. I think they did that in 21 or 22 last year. I can't remember. But all of them are great. White Widow issue number 4, of course. People love that book. This is Not Worth Anything. Bad Idea is garbage. We have 2 of these, but this is the first one I'm going to show you. The Young Avengers Presents Patriot number 1. So, like I said, there's only 2 of them in this box. Hopefully the other 4 are found in another box. I don't have the Kate Bishop one. That's the one that I want. Next up, we have issue 257, Uncanny X-Men. Second Psylocke, I believe. Uncanny X-Men 2 or 524, the Heroic Age variants. These are all pretty cool. And we got a little run of X-Men here. Kitty Pryde 151. Kitty at Halloween, or excuse me, Christmas, the 143 issue. Guess what? Just came down the chimney. Yikes. Yikes, fam. Random issue of Venom, issue 26. I know that is a key for probably Codex. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. We got the whole 6-part series for Venom Circle of 4. It went from issues 13 to 14. Apparently there was like a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 kind of deal there. So that's cool, I guess. Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. Where's number 2? Hopefully it's somewhere. Wolverine Road to Hell. Again, we're just showing you pretty much everything in this box because why not? Comic books are awesome. Wolverine and the Punisher, 3-issue miniseries from 91, I want to say. Then we have some unknown comics variants for some of the second prints. This is the 3rd printing, Venom 26 exclusive. They like to take those virgins there. Solo Avengers Hawkeye number 1. Cool to see that. I think that was that for that pile. Alright, cool. I think I mixed those up a little bit there. I wasn't supposed to mix them up like that. Oh darn. Yeah, I'm bad at this. Alright, next up some X-Men books here. I think this is X-Men 50. Then we have the, of course, iconic X-Men number 1. This is pretty cool here. The 4 issues? Oh, all 5 issues. I think these are the second printing for X-Men Prelude to... Oh, these aren't even the preludes. These are just Schism 1 through 5. Frank Cho covers there, so that's pretty cool. Put that away. Then we have, of course, second appearance of Deadpool there. Or excuse me, third appearance of Deadpool. Time Storm X-Men. I guess this is a hard to find cover. We'll see it when I look it up if that's the case. We have a 1 in 10 variant for House of X. Cool to see that for issue number 6. Then for issue number 6 on Powers of X, the 1 in 10 variant. Some more of that Heroic Age goodness, X-Men Legacy, Rogue and Gambit, of course. Then we have the 70th anniversary Women of Marvel banner there for Legacy. We have variant Uncanny X-Men number 3. This is volume 8 or 7 or 8 or so. Legacy 622 there. Recalled copy X-Men Gold. Lots of those in here. Star Wars Dark Empire number 1. Whole series for River of Chaos. It's pretty cool to see some of these Dark Horse books here. We have Blood Ties number 1. This one's pretty cool here. Look at this, guys. Nice copy of Star Wars issue number 3. OG print, not a Whitman variant. We have this Boba Fett Twin Engines of Destructions. First, Jodo Cost, if that's how it's pronounced. We have a Frank Cho variant for Star Wars number 1. There's like 80 variants for that book. Here we go with another of those Unknown Comics third print virgins for Thor number 4. Reprinting TMNT number 3 in color. Pretty cool to see that. I do have the OG. It's in very nice condition too. I think it's a 9.6 copy in my opinion. This Midtown Comics exclusive, John Tyler Christopher Steve Rogers Super Soldier number 1. We have that second Son of Kal-El, the cardstock variant with the family photo. First Jay Nakamura, John Kent, Superman's boyfriend. Why the Last Man issue number 2. Good to see that one. Hopefully we find number 1 somewhere. Ninja Turtles and Flaming Carrot number 1. Pretty cool crossover book from Mirage. Back in the day. All right, dude, we got a lot going on here. All New Ultimates, David Nakayama, issue 11. Warriors, this one's interesting. Double Do Publishing. This is like a little squirrel Game of Thrones variant there. Ashley Witter is involved in that series, supposedly. Gwenverse variant, 616. We got that Halloween Comic Fest reprint of Dr. Aphron, first appearance in Darth Vader number 3. So even that is like a $15 book. We have Robin from the 90s in here. Secret Avengers number 1. We have these GameStop exclusive Spawn covers for all 3 of the new series. Gunslinger, The Scorched, King Spawn, pretty cool. Venom number 1, some more Venom stuff. This is Venom 3, but from the 2017 series, not the first Knoll, which is wish it was a variant of the first Knoll. That'd be cool. You know, more variants here. Issue 29 variant. Never heard of this series, but 90s Venom. Venom on Trial number 1. Then we got a Venom Annual. Love this cover because it's a Jen Bartel Marvel Tales Venom from 2019. Some more X-Men goodness here. Newsstand 147. Not that it mattered in 81. 149. We got a 177. This one's pretty cool. First Baby Cable, issue 201. We got issue 229. First full appearance of X-23 in the Uncanny X-Men book, issue 451. 450 was her like first like, hey, here she is. Maybe that's her full appearance. I don't know what I'm talking about. And last Uncanny X-Men 146 for the Myrtle World there. Then, of course, here's that other Young Adventures Presents I was talking about with Vision. Oh, I do have 2 of these. I knew I had 2 of these. Year of the Villain 1 in 100. And on the back, there's that 25 center issue number 1. We have an interesting Zenescope book here, The Watcher. There's no sexy girl on the cover, which is hard for them not to do. Yuki versus Panda number 1. Source Point Press. Pretty fun read there. We got the variant edition for the White Knight Presents Victor Von Fries book. Good stuff. The J. Scott Campbell Virgin blind bag for Walking Dead number 19, 15th anniversary. Of course, the Virgin is much more pricier than the OG. This one's pretty cool. The Walking Dead Governor Special. This is a Hastings variant. Limited at 3,000, so that's pretty cool to have a limited print of that. And to finish that box off, 2 more White Widows. So that was box, 18, I believe. and we'll correct that with the title, so you guys will see that once you click on this video to watch. I think it's pretty cool. Decent amount of stuff in there, stuff that will sell. X-Men books always sell, so we'll definitely have that going into the Shopify store, or if you're local, out at the 8th Avenue Flea Market in Glen Burnie. Next up, I really want to talk about this. This is pretty cool, as we're hitting 20 minutes now in this video. I was put onto this by Renovision. You guys know about that series from Wake Entertainment, Essentia. There is a gimmick going on from issues 13 to 17. 5 issues in a row. You have to have all 5 coupons in each book. Ship them off. They're going to give you either 1 or 2 covers. One by J. Scott Campbell, the other one by Frank Miller. I think everyone wants the J. Scott Campbell cover over the Miller, but we don't know what they look like. And the only way to get those comics is to send in the redemption for these books, right? So they're hard to order. Nobody is getting them in your local LCS unless you're like, doing your FOCs. But even doing FOCs with Things from Another World, it seems like the books get delayed, or I'm not getting them at all. So I'm missing like one issue. My good friend, I say friend loosely, somebody I watch and highly revere on YouTube, Renovision, does a lot of articles on CBSI, was mentioning that you can just buy these on Torpedo Comics. So I'm like, well, all right, let me go to Torpedo Comics. And they literally had almost every single issue on there. So I was like, yeah, why not? For $4.99, I'm going to buy these issues, because according to Cover Price and eBay, these issues are going for $20. I'm like, why? How is somebody selling this for $20 when you can just buy it straight from Torpedo Comics? But because of that, Torpedo, check out Torpedo Comics if you want your Essentia books. I bought 3 copies of issue number 11 here. Or excuse me, this is issue number 6, because this is one of the better covers. This doesn't have the coupon to send in. But then also, I guess there's a Virgin variant with a hair down, which is fire. So we bought a couple of those. And then there's a foil raised version of this. So if you look closely, the book itself, like the gun, it's like raised. So that's an interesting cover. They also had issue 7, which I didn't have, and issue number 8. So why not add those? I already had the David Nakayama cover, the Parillo cover, and I think somebody else that I like did a cover for them as well. Issue number 11. We bought 3 copies of that one. $4.99 a piece. Because everywhere else it's going for way more than that. Now this right here, this Frank Cho cover, issue number 13, we bought 2 copies of it. This book has the first coupon. So from issue 13 to issue 17, which hasn't come out yet. Issue 16 just dropped. Oh, excuse me. Issue 18 actually just dropped. So it's all done, said and done. I just don't have issue 17 myself. But I was missing issue 14, so we got the B cover for that. And then issue number 16. Again, $4.99 to get these, and the coupons are right there. So once I find issue 17, I do have 2 copies of each. I'm going to try to send it in and see what we get. So stay tuned for that if anyone is interested, I guess. It's a cool gimmick that used to happen back in the day with the Wizards magazines sending in the rebates or the redemptions and getting comic books, the 1/2 Wizards. So I think it's kind of cool. I'm late, but I'm here. We're wrapping this up. Last but not least, this is for Simple Simon. Shout out to him. We got to show you. We got to end this with some Frizzen love. We showed some Frizzen fire at the beginning of this, but we got 3 books to show you. Guys, I said this in another channel, or in another video, excuse me. Do not sleep on Webstore exclusives. I was able to pick up 2 amazing Sonic the Hedgehog online exclusive variants from IDW. Boom does the same thing. Now this first one I'm going to show you, these are the back covers, but this one is a incentive variant, so it is FOC. You can order this one, but since I was on the site, I went ahead and ordered this anyway. Now if you order over $100 worth of books or products, it is 25% off. So this is a 1 in 75 for Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. Issue number 6, 1 in 75 Frizzen. You know, it's not really the best Frizzen, but even Frizzen is, I wouldn't say throwing the towel in or anything. It's still phenomenal artwork. So happy to have this 1 in 75, which not a lot of people are going to have for that. And again, 25% off of the price for that. So it was amazing. Here's what I'm talking about here. Store exclusives. I can't believe I was able to nab a copy of this. I heard, not this one, but the next book, I think is only limited to 500, less than 1,000 or something like that. So this is a Boom Studios exclusive. Something is Killing the Children's secondary book, House of Slaughter, issue number 15. Jenny Frison. Kind of looks like those Slaughter, House of Slaughter books where they had that little like mask in front of all the people. So that one isn't taking the world by storm like that Barnstormers book. But this one, as soon as I heard that this was an exclusive online, I immediately scrambled to get it. So we'll be posting this on Instagram as well. But this is Power Rangers Unlimited, the coinless Boom Studios exclusive, Frison exclusive, #1 one-shot. Look at this. I might have to send this one in too. This one might have to be sent in too. I think this is absolutely brilliant. I love this cover. No noticeable defects on it. Looks fantastic. So we're going to make sure that we keep this in impeccable condition to send off to Miss Frison by September. I'm sure we have to get it to her by next month, middle of next month or something. But hey, that's it. This was a lengthy video, but I wanted to be sure to show you some of this collection. Again, being transparent. We're going back and forth whether I want to show you the entire every single book or not, or just the highlights. But this one, I think there was a decent amount of stuff in that one that warranted me to just show you every book, because it's just cool to see different comic books that you guys might not be aware of and things that you might want to add to your wish list. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. Be sure to click on all the other videos in the past to continue keeping up with the 4K collection. There's a bunch of them. There's more to continue. And I want to keep you guys updated with the Shopify store. It's coming. We were working on it a little bit tonight. It's looking great. And I can't wait to unveil it for everyone. So thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bag and Boredom.